For anyone who loves to cook, there's always one secret ingredient that turns your dishes into a masterpiece. Mine is ginger and garlic paste. What's happening, YouTube? Hi, Timo and Empire World. Welcome and welcome back for yet another educative video on this channel. My good name is Mo. In case you're seeing this face for the very first time, karibu sana nyumbani. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We are only about 100 subscribers away. So just in case you're watching this video and you're yet to subscribe, please do so that you can get us to 1,000 subscribers. Leave a comment under this video, like, share, so that we get to as many people as possible. Today's video, just like I'd said, we are going to make ginger and garlic paste. You can actually make ginger alone and then garlic alone, but I prefer the mixture because this one is basically for making my pilau, my biryani, and my stews. So today I'm here to show you how to make ginger in a way that it can last you up to 6 months without getting stale. Kama kawaida, kama ibara, let's now skip to the good part. It's time to prepare our ingredients, and we are going to start with garlic. So basically we are using three main ingredients: garlic, ginger, and turmeric. So we're going to prepare each ingredient as we talk about its benefits, and also we are going to use some salt and a little bit of oil. So let's start with garlic. Garlic has very, very, very many benefits. You can use garlic in your stews. You can use it when cooking your biryani, when cooking your pilau. You can use garlic when frying your cabbage. I love my cabbage crunchy, so when I want to fry my garlic, I normally just stick to using garlic and dhania. Garlic and coriander. Try that and you'll thank me later. That's going to be so yummy that you're never going to prepare your cabbage any other way. Anyway, you can also use garlic to prepare a concoction for common colds and flu. Garlic and ginger and lemon and some honey. That's a very powerful combination for your immune system. Anyway, the benefits of garlic are as follows. 1, it regulates blood pressure and sugar. It can strengthen your immunity, just like we've said. It can prevent heart diseases. It's good for detoxification. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It can prevent and treat common colds. It can improve bone health. It lowers cholesterol. It has antioxidants. It can also relieve stress and fatigue. It rejuvenates your skin. It cures athlete's foot. It can cure respiratory problems. That's why it cures common colds. It can help with brain functioning. And it's also a very effective painkiller. We can go on and on and on, but let's just do the last two benefits. It may prevent cancer of the prostate, colon, and the stomach. You can apply it to skin for fungal infections. And also, fresh garlic can kill salmonella. So there are 1,001 benefits of garlic that are supported by human research. But let's just stick to those. So after this, we are going to wash the garlic, set it aside, and proceed to the next step, which will be preparing the rest of the ingredients. But before then, I just remembered something, guys. I remembered one very important use of garlic. This is for you ladies. You know what we do with garlic. It's believed to cure UTIs. I haven't tried it. I wouldn't recommend it for you. But there's some people who have tried it and they say that it works. And you know how we use it. If you know, you know, guys. Now let's peel the ginger. One thing, since ginger is a root tuber, I hope that's what they're called, you have to take a lot of time when washing it, and also you can cut it into small pieces because dirt and soil might be stuck in between the pieces. I'm going to be peeling the ginger pieces. Since personally I feel like ginger and garlic both are very strong and dominating taste. So doing 50-50 is not so bad for either. So I'm going to do ginger. I'm going to peel ginger that's equivalent to the amount of garlic that I have prepared. So let's do this, guys. I'm using this. You can either decide not to peel it because the peels are as nutritious as the ginger itself. You can also set the peels aside to use them for your ginger tea. Yeah, use them for your evening tea, for your tea. Fresh ginger peels are something when you add them to your tea. Just make sure that your ginger is clean. Now let's talk about the health benefits of ginger. Ginger has a component called gingerol, which is found on the ginger root. Yeah, and it has 101 uses. First, ginger can work for nausea relief. Experts working with cancer patients receiving chemo say that ginger can help with post-treatment nausea without side effects as compared to anti-nausea medications. Also, for pregnant women, the generations of women have praised the power of ginger to ease morning sickness. It can also be used for things like bloating and gas. Which means ginger can cut down on fermentation, constipation, and other causes of bloating and intestinal gas. Yeah, it can improve the wear and tear on cells because of the antioxidants. These molecules help manage free radicals, which are compounds that can damage cells when their numbers are too high. It's also an anti-inflammatory. It contains over 400 natural compounds, and some of these are anti-inflammatory. So yeah, there's so many advantages of ginger. So this is your call for you to include ginger in your recipes. You can include it in your tea and also making your stews, making your pilau, making your biryani like I do. You have no reason not to include ginger in your diet. So now that our ginger is ready, we are cutting it into small pieces as we go along. Then we will set it aside and now proceed to preparing our turmeric. I'm not throwing my peels. I'm setting them aside for my evening chai. So there's my turmeric. I'm just going to peel it off like I've been peeling my ginger. Turmeric stains a lot, so you better be careful and use utensils that are easy to clean when dealing with turmeric. Anyway, it works on inflammation. It works on degenerative eye conditions. It's good for metabolic syndrome, for arthritis, for cholesterol in the blood, for anxiety, for muscle soreness after exercise, for kidney health. Yeah, it boosts immunity. It helps lower sugar levels. It may lower the risk of heart disease. It improves digestion. It fights against the free radical but turmeric improves long-term cognitive function, so it's good for your brain. And lastly, it helps boost your moods. On this recipe, we are going to use turmeric as a preservative. Yes, it's widely used as a preservative due to the fact that it's antiseptic and it's antibacterial. Yeah. So now we are going to blend. This is the garlic. Then our ginger and turmeric. We're not going to add any water because the moment you add water, oxidation is going to start right away, and the paste is not going to last for long. So instead, I'm going to use some cooking oil, and some salt. Salt is a natural preservative. I don't know where you grew up, but where I grew up, we didn't have a fridge actually as kids. So my mom would to preserve meat, she would pour salt on top, and then we would cook it the next day and it would be fresh. So salt is a natural preservative, so we're going to add some salt so that we can preserve this. And then oil basically locks the air and moisture out, so it prevents oxidation. Before I discovered the tomato paste I'm using now, which is packaged in a very unique way. It's in a sachet, but it has an opening and a lid where you can open and squeeze it out and close. So that means every inch of that tomato paste that comes out is untouched by any other hand. So it's quite hygienic, and it's very easy to preserve and store it as well. So before that, I used to use oil to preserve my tomato paste. I used to buy the tinned one. Then I would pour a thin layer of cooking oil on top to prevent oxidation, and my tomato paste would last me a month. So oil is very good for preservation, and we are going to use it to preserve this paste to last for up to 6 months, guys. So let's keep blending, and in case you feel like that oil that you added is not enough, you can keep adding some more. Yeah, like I just did. Then blend again, and when the consistency is right, like you would love it, then now you can transfer it to a container. I'm using a glass jar to be precise. I feel like you can use any other container, but I find a glass jar more convenient personally. But you can use any other jar that you can get around your house. So let's transfer this into this jar. First, make sure that the jar is clean and dry. Should be free of water. Clean and dry should be the first requirements. Use a clean spoon or a spatula to transfer the mixture, the ginger and garlic paste, into this jar. Then after transferring, you're going to pour another layer of oil on top, and then cover it tightly and then put it in the fridge. That is one way to store it. The other way would be if you want to freeze it into sizable cubes that you can use once. So get it's called an ice tray. Now take your ginger and garlic paste and pour it in those small spaces, the ones where you pour in water when you want to make ice. If you don't have something to cover it with, you can cover it with a cling film, then put it in the freezer. After they're frozen, take them out of the freezer and put them in a Ziploc. Then you store them in the fridge. Just make sure that the cubes are a good size that you can use only once while cooking. So yeah, that's the other way to store this. But personally, I love this method because for sure this paste can last up to 6 months without getting stale. Although this won't last that much because it's not a lot, and for sure I use it a lot. I told you it's my secret ingredient, so I use it a lot, like almost on a daily. Yeah. Now, do you see how that looks? You see how the turmeric has given it a very wonderful color. So we can enjoy the goodness of turmeric, ginger, and garlic together. Just say that. Make sure that we finish everything completely, because every drop matters. Every drop matters. Just say that. When done, we can now pour the layer of oil that I was talking about. Yeah, close it tight. Should make sure that the container is airtight. Yeah, then put it in the fridge and use it for as long as you want. How do you like this video? You don't have to go through the trouble of making ginger and garlic paste every other day. You don't have to go through the stress of using a mortar and pestle. Yeah, and you can enjoy your meals anytime that you want without having to go through that trouble, especially if you're working and you're a mom and you need to make good meals. Thank you so much, guys, for watching up to this point. Thank you for the support. We are on to the next one, guys. But until then, peace, and we are out. Bye.